Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and the road to Thunder Mayhem is continuing today with a look at the fourth limb figure for Thunder Mayhem. And that is Windsweeper. So, here we got Windsweeper and his accessories, and before we get into the jet itself, let's look at the accessories because, he's got a couple of the standard, but he has one that's very special. So first he has his hand-foot gun, the dual missile launcher. Nothing too special here. It's done up in a nice blue, much like Garbage's, so they match, which is pretty nice. You have his double gun, like his cannon, also very nicely done, but very simple, just a gray plastic. The accessory that is of significant note is the Matrix of Malice. This is pretty much one of the big things for the Mayhem Attack Squad, as this is Bludgeon's Matrix. And apparently this is what gives the Mayhem Attack Squad the ability to combine into Thunder Mayhem. At least as far as I can guess. So yeah, pretty important item. And it's just a repaint of the MP10 Matrix of Leadership. As you can see, just a different paint job and a different colored gem. Just get these to match up. This one's got the blue gem and this one's got that nice green gem, which does a lot better job of light piping than the blue gem does. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Other than that, the paint job's pretty standard. All this nice shiny gold plastic with some green highlights around the matrix itself, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, Windsweeper can't really do much with this. He can't hold it, so you're going to have to put it to the side until you get your whole Mayhem Attack Squad. Although you can put it inside Rodimus or Ultra Magnus or Optimus Prime, the MP versions, since they all have matrix chambers for this thing. So on to Windsweeper himself. The Trigger Con is a repaint of Skydive. It's hard to keep Skydive and Air Raid straight for me sometimes. So yeah, this is Skydive's repaint. Very well done. I like the very nice brown jet with the lighter brown wings and purple details. See, he has some nice Decepticon symbols tampoed on, and the wing detail is done very nicely. The silver on the tips are pretty reminiscent of the old TriggerCon, although his bio says he ditched the trigger gimmick for that double gun. So yeah, still very cool jet mode. I love the paint job. I think it was done very well. But for a quick comparison, let's bring in Skydive. Just back up the camera a bit. And as you can see, the decos are very different, but the molds are exactly the same. And yeah, it's amazing what a different paint job can do. So yeah, we have that. And real quick, let's bring in Spinister, Garbage, and Needle Nose. So we have the team as it stands so far. Pretty cool. I do like that. I think they go pretty well together, even though Garbage is the only land vehicle so far. Bludgeon will do something about that though. Now he does have ports for his weapons in vehicle mode. He does have the standard under the wing ports, and as you can see, he's also got some nicely painted missiles, and he has the port on the back. So you can just plug this gun in like so, and now he's got a big gun on his back. Not very aerodynamic, but it'll work. And this works a lot better than the missile hand-foot gun. So yeah, I dig it. But enough of the vehicle mode. Let's get him into robot mode. Okay, so now that we got Windsweeper in his robot mode, he's looking pretty good. Definitely a lot more interesting than Needlenose or Garbage, and almost on the same level as Spinister. I think Spinister's still my favorite of the bunch so far, but Windsweeper is looking pretty good too. As you can see, he has some nice details on the chest, some silver and green accents, and a really nice face sculpt. Let me see if I can get it zoomed in just enough. Again, this is just the skydive head, so no real differences in the sculpt, but the paint does make it look nice, and I like the yellow eyes. So those are nice little touches. He also has some nice paint on his legs. The lighter brown, the purple mix well with the red. And the way that it's painted brings out a lot of detail. So I do like that. A lot of the arms are painted that light brown. And all in all, yeah, he looks pretty good. Now his hips are a little loose on mine, so might need some floor polish to tighten those up, as well as the left arm. The elbow is kind of loose holding up this hand-foot gun, although that's rather heavy, so I'm not really surprised. But articulation wise, he does have a ball jointed head, so you got all the wiggly waggly movement there. He has ball jointed shoulders. Oh yeah, nice broad shoulders thanks to that skydive mold. So yeah, that's that. Hinged elbows, bicep swivel, no wrist, typical of the Combiner Wars figures. He has a swivel at the waist, ball jointed hips, swivel at the thigh, and a hinge at the knee. Almost 90 degree. So yeah, he's got a nice loadout of articulation thanks to skydive. Speaking of, let's bring skydive in for a comparison. And since skydive has those Hasbro stickers on him, he's got a little more detail than normal, but still the Club Windsweeper is a little bit more fluid with his details and looks pretty good. So in addition to that, let's get a comparison with the other members of the Mayhem Attack Squad. Got Spinister. Okay. We have Garbage. And we have Needlenose. We also have, just for fun, we'll bring in Thunder Wing, since I happen to have him handy. And yeah, let's bring in the previous release for Bludgeon, like the Revenge of the Fallen version. So as you can see, this is one nice looking squad of Decepticons. I'm very interested to see what the Voyager Legend from this set will look like when it gets here. Hopefully very soon. But yeah, I mean, we still gotta look at the combined form, so let's get to it. Okay, so here we have Galvatronus all together once again to show off how Windsweeper looks as a leg. And I'm impressed. You know, so far so good with this set. All the limbs seem to work out pretty well. I like how the arm bots and the leg bots have this uniform color scheme on their hand-foot guns, although they are different from the hands and the feet, so it makes it look a little unique. None of the other combiner teams actually have something this unique going on for them. Usually all the hand-foot guns are all the same color, so having two different colors is pretty good. Windsweeper as a leg is workable. I like it. I think it works just fine. And you know, since Skydive was a leg for Superion, this isn't a big, you know, this isn't really a big deviation for the figure. Although I will take a picture of Windsweeper as an arm and put it right about here somewhere. So yeah, enjoy that view. But all in all, I would definitely say that this team is shaping up to be a very nice, very unique combiner team. And I can't wait till Bludgeon gets here so we can haul the thunder and bring the mayhem. So that about wrapped things up for Windsweeper. All in all, the Collectors Club subscription service 4.0 is going quite well. And I can't wait till Bludgeon comes out, hopefully next. It's possible it'll be Impactor, but I'm hoping for Bludgeon. So we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next time. So take care out there, whatever you are.